Ladies and gentlemen, the show will begin very soon. Please go ahead, like and share. I'm still waiting. Please go ahead, like and share. Ladies and gentlemen, the show will begin very soon. Please go ahead, like and share. I'm still waiting. Please go ahead, like and share.
Coming to you right now, I never back down. The players change, the game's the same. Ain't nothing ever happened till I tip my hat.
Outlaw Sports Talk with the three amigos.
Good evening. Welcome to Outlaw Sports Talk. Man, we are excited.
No, that's not how we do it, and you know that. Do it right. Do it right, or I'll start it over.
Okay. Happy Thursday evening. Welcome to Outlaw Sports Talk. Man, it is a new season coming up, and we are super excited.
Man, it feels good to be back.
It does feel good to be back.
It feels like something's been missing for a while, and I think I found it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Months kind of just in limbo, not having no baseball.
The winter times, I don't like it.
Yeah, not
horrible,
very good.
Horrible.
There's only one sport that's any good, and that's baseball.
Right.
Man, tonight we have a special guest with us, and he is the GM, minority owner, Nick Wisenborn. Did I say that right?
You did. You got it.
Man, I got it. First try, man.
I'm proud of you. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good for me.
We're starting the season off pretty good.
We're starting it off just right. Man, Nick, we've had a lot of people ask us questions, and tonight we're going to ask you some questions. Michael says we're going to ask you some really hard questions.
We have to go hard. And listen, I know there's some people out there right now that got some questions that want answered.
Sure. I got some questions that I want answered, don't you?
I mean, if they want to ask on the Facebook some questions, I might be able to read them off too, though.
Okay. So if you got some questions you'd like to ask on Facebook, I got some questions wrote down that I want to ask. But first, I want to put a shout out to Barry Brown over there at Rolled Up Printing. Man, this is some amazing looking equipment that he has bought us. Yeah. It is, man. And I'm like, man, Barry, we want to thank you. He always is a huge sponsor for the Outlaw Sports Talk Show and the Joplin Outlaws in general. Yeah. And he loves baseball. And I know he's going to be a host family, which Mark wanted me to bring that up. We're looking for host families all the time.
We need them
all the time.
Oh, yes. Barry, thank you so much, man, for this new equipment. We really appreciate it. Nick, thank you for taking time out of your day. We appreciate you coming on the show. Michael, thank you for setting everything up.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Besides tearing it down, destroying stuff.
I mean, we only have one faulty microphone, so
right. Well, that's because I kicked it twice.
There you go.
It happens.
It happens.
So we got a few questions we want to ask Nick tonight. Guys, get on here tonight if you got some questions. I know that there's going to be people on here tonight that's got some questions for you. But I want to ask a question because a lady named Susan asked me this 3 times. So she wanted to make sure I did not miss it. And I almost forgot, so she asked me again. And she wanted to know if Angus was coming back for the season.
Angus is back. Angus needs to be fixed a little bit. He's going to get some winter tune-up on his hat. But yes, he will be back.
Angus wasn't right in the head, so we understand he needs fixing.
Yes.
Well, and I'm not sure if you're aware, but we kind of just sneaked in a little mascot with Angus.
Oh, Doofus.
Rufus.
Rufus. I made a mistake on that last year.
My brother started calling Angus Rufus.
By mistake.
That led into Angus having a little dog named Rufus.
Okay.
So maybe Rufus will make an appearance this year too.
Maybe so, but yes. So Susan, man, thank you so much. Yes, Angus has come back. Her kids love Angus. They crawl on Angus. I mean, they're hanging all over him. Everyone likes Angus out there. I mean, the kids love him. Michael loves him. So wanted to ask that question, which we're happy to hear that. And you let us know that Chris Belk is coming back. That was another question that we have.
Yes.
But for a few games. And then we're going to have some other announcements.
Yeah, Chris will be back for our first couple series, and then he's going to step away for the summer. He's having some health issues he's going to deal with. But yes, we're looking for another PA announcer after those first 2 weeks. So anyone that can call some games for us, let us know.
Stepping up to the plate.
Matt
Glover!
Michael might be able to get you that.
I
Nick,
mean, me and Michael might be able to fill in a couple games.
I think we could do it.
I think it's
I'm in
definitely
there.
doable.
I'm in there like
Keep us in
swimwear.
mind. That's not a
for
joke.
sure,
If you need someone one
We
night,
could
me and
probably-
You
Michael-
guys got
do
the
that.
voice for it, that's for sure.
I mean, I'll do it for free.
Yeah?
Absolutely, absolutely. I just enjoy being there.
Great.
this isn't a comedy show tonight, is it? I'm trying to. So, Nick, I know you got your profile on there. A lot of people want to know where you're from. I mean, a lot of our viewers get on here, but they just watch the stuff.
Yeah.
They want to know where you're from, what you're about. You told me you were with, you worked a year with the Royals.
Yeah.
Kind of tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm originally from St. Peters, Missouri, in the St. Louis area. Then am kind of familiar with the Joplin area. I played football at Pittsburgh State for 3 years, and then went on and started with the Kansas City Royals for a year. Then went on to the University of Oklahoma in fundraising, and then went to Tulane in New Orleans, then back to Oklahoma at Tulsa, and then was at Oklahoma Baptist for 2 years before coming here. So background is really in college athletics for 6 years in college athletic fundraising and sponsorships, but always loved baseball. Our family owns a baseball training facility in the St. Louis area. They're actually one of our big sponsors and part of the ownership group with myself. So I'm excited to get to Joplin. I've always heard great things about the Joplin Outlaws, and once this opportunity was presented to us, we jumped on it and couldn't be happier to be here.
And I'm going to tell you guys, once you get to meet Nick, he's a great guy. I mean, we've had an opportunity to sit here and talk with him tonight. You guys are going to really like the season, man. We're hoping that we can get everybody to get out to the ballpark like last year, man.
Right.
Get out to the ballpark. What is it out there that it's sometimes it's not even the baseball about
Right,
coming
yeah.
out there. It's just
The
about being out at the
camaraderie.
ballpark,
It's that
man.
feeling, right?
Yeah.
It is, man.
Summer out there, a little bit of rain comes through. It's beautiful. You
It felt
couldn't
like
ask for
family
nothing.
last
It
year
really
when we were
did.
out there. I mean, they invited us in. I don't know why, but they invited us in, and it felt nice that we were walking around and people were like, "Hey, it's you guys!" Oh, and they didn't try to kick me. So
We actually got to autograph some stuff,
right, yeah, that was.
like I'm famous or something.
Could we get your autograph? Why?
We're legends in our own minds.
That's right.
I got a question. So I noticed on the schedule, or on the new player schedule, Cole Hill's coming back.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Is it the same Cole Hill that we had last year is what I want to know.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man, listen, my wife loves Cole Hill. I mean, Cole Hill don't know this, but I paid $75 for a pink t-shirt that my wife got up in the house. She's like, look, Cole Hill's on there. I was like, oh, man. So we're happy to see Cole Hill coming
Yes.
back. We're going to be seeing a lot of different players this year, and we're excited to interview these players. We like to ask them questions, that, maybe where they're from, what they're doing, something outside of baseball. But, Nick, I wanted to talk to you about something. So we're getting out to the ballpark, right? So tell us about the new concession stands. Because, see, here was the thing. So we had little concessions in the last few years.
little bitty.
And I noticed, I think we're going to actually have a actual gift shop this year, right?
Yes.
Oh.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, a lot of changes coming into the ballpark this year. So all 3 concession stands will be operating this year. We'll have our main one that the previous Outlaws operated out of. And we're really doing a lot of different stuff this year. So we've hired a local food and beverage coordinator. Her name is Trisha, and she was part of Easy Cuisine there in Joplin, and her husband are running our concessions, and they're doing a lot of unique stuff. So we're doing the normal hot dogs and hamburgers, but we're also doing some unique stuff that you just get at ballparks and you get at the Springfield Cardinals games or something. So we've got like funnel cake fries, chicken and waffles, a specialty donut burger. that will all rotate throughout our menu in that main concession stand. And then down the first base line, we're looking to have some ice cream and a margarita machine and do some mixed drinks out of that one down the first base line. Nice. And then down the third base line, we're looking at doing a local food truck, and we're looking at contracting out food trucks for our games. So a lot of changes, and I really encourage you to maybe the next guest to come on should be Trisha, because she's doing a great job with our menu and is really doing some really unique stuff.
No, sweet. Yeah, we'll definitely have her on. I know we're going to try to get with Mark on host families. Wanted to bring that up. Mm-hmm. We're still needing some,
yes,
right?
We are. So Mark is coordinating our host family program this year, which we're really grateful for. We really want Mark involved. Our staff talks with Mark probably 3 or 4 times a week on different things he can help us with. And Mark's been gracious to do that for us this year. And I know he is still looking for some. Yes.
So, guys, listen. Last year on our show, we done the host family show, picked up 3 or 4 host families. This year, we'd like to pick up, 4 or 5 more that have never hosted a player. I'm going to tell you, that host and player deal is really cool. So, I was gonna have a guy here tonight. He didn't make it, Barry, the one that does the rolled up printing, but he last year was his first time to do the host family, and he absolutely loved it.
Did he ever get old boy to talk?
He had a player that didn't talk a lot, but he did love the fact that he got to do that, and he said, "Man, it was a blast," and they're so looking forward to doing that. But yes, I would like to have her on and have a talk with her about that stuff. Guys, if you're out there, do you got some questions?
No, Guy Arner just wanted to say hi to the new owners and say he's ready for some baseball.
Well, thank you. So we're the new owners is an ownership group. We're under Joplin Sports Entertainment. So we have a couple investors. So my family group in St. Louis, we have a minority owner in Bentonville, Arkansas, and then our majority owner is actually the league. So we're still looking for local ownership. If any local companies or anyone is interested in that, we'd love to talk to you. But our league is owned by National Sports Services. 3 group of guys created this league. Matt Perry, Bill Davidson, and Mark Schuster are all the three that own the league.
That's pretty cool. And we've moved out of the Mink League into the Mid-American League, right? So we're not familiar with that. So tell us about where we'll be playing. So I seen Texarkana's on there, right?
So a little more travel this year. We've got 6 teams in the Mid-America League. Abilene Flying Bison, Sherman Shadow Cats, Texarkana Rhinos, Fort Smith Marshals, and then the Piney Woods Timberhawks. So that's the 6 teams. We're playing 34 home games, 68 game schedule. So a couple more home games that Joe Becker will get this summer. This league is looking to produce a little bit of higher competition than the Mink League. So you're going to get a lot of big time players out there. We've already got some Division I commits and some former pro players who will be out there this summer. I know a couple other teams have some big name players signed as well. And really what makes this league unique and what drew me from college athletics is they're the first summer league to use NIL to recruit players. So players can actually be paid for appearances like this show or summer camps or things like that. And it's really unique, and they're really on the cutting edge of that.
That's awesome. And
which is really big because, it really draws from a different pool of talent, of people that you can get in as opposed to someone that has to actually pay to play for the team.
So how do you pick up your players? Is there a draft? Because there should be a draft, and we should host the draft and do it live.
Yeah,
we should get
that
all
would
the teams
be pretty
together.
Cool. I won't lie,
and draft it out.
I would love to do something like that. I mean, really, at least this first year, the recruiting of players has really been my major focus. At least for our first 2 months, I've used some of the connections I've had from college athletics to recruit some of our players. We've got roughly half our team signed. We'll make an announcement tomorrow on our next 8 signees. But really, my job as the GM is to run the operations of the club, but also my job in the fall is to recruit players. So I'm always going to be out there looking for talent and bringing the best players we can get here in Joplin.
That's pretty awesome. So you said we may see a few ex-Major League players.
Not ex-Major League players, but that's an opportunity for this league. I mean, there's no age limit in this league. We are able to sign 8 former pro players. to contracts. So maybe down the road we could see that. There's been some talks of possibly using some of our funds to get a celebrity player to play in one of our games. That's a possibility. But right now, most of our players will be former independent ball players.
Well, that counts me out, Mark.
Yeah.
I'm 49 and I don't have no hair, but I used to be able to hit a baseball.
I'm just
I'll
fat
go
and
with
slow.
that. That's all. No, that's pretty awesome. I like the direction that we're headed here. So the rest of the schedule should come out. I mean, the player schedule, right, that we're getting.
Yeah, players are just finished up signing. Report date's going to be around May 20th, so that's when they'll be in town. We kick off the season in Sherman on the 23rd. Our promo schedule, so we're just finalizing that. I know we'll probably talk about that, but one thing that's different this year is we're doing a lot different promo giveaways and nights. We just actually finished our promo schedule this morning, so we're looking to have that out here soon as well.
So we're going to have some giveaway stuff coming up. That's pretty cool.
I love giveaways.
I love
free stuff. Hackett's, I'm talking to you right now. I like hot wings.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I do too, yeah.
So we got some people. It's kind of been the elephant in the room. So I'll ask. People are talking about ticket prices.
Yes.
And more so the kiddos.
Uh-huh.
Someone was asking. They said suggestion: kids 12 and under free admission. Obviously, it's up to you guys how you're going to work that. But just maybe explain how you're going to work the ticket prices this year.
Yeah, and I understand the comments that we've got on our Facebook. I understand that change is hard sometimes, and especially the change from kind of what Mark was doing. Mark was so gracious with operating his business as a non-for-profit, and we are a for-profit business, and with that, there's a lot of different things we have to do. As far as my staff goes, I've got 3 full-time staff members that they're on payroll. We've got 3 or 4 seasonal workers and probably around 20 game day workers. So we're looking at probably 30 to 40 people on payroll that we've got to pay and provide jobs here in Joplin too. There's also different things with this league that we've got to prepare for. I mean, the travel to Texas is a lot more. The things we're doing for players is a lot more for the Mink League. We really feel like we're leading the edge on player development and player opportunity, so we're providing that. And then as far as we're doing a lot of capital investments in the stadium. I mean, we're updating the suites. We're putting TVs in all the suites. We're painting them, putting up new furniture, new pictures. We're going to have a picnic area down the line with a tent. We're looking at making a lot of upgrades to, also the concessions. We're brought in a full-time concessionaire that can do some fun stuff. And also the operating budget, changed in this league. The Mink League was mostly here locally in Missouri and Nebraska and Iowa, and that operating budget was probably around $50,000 a year. The operating budget we have to use to be competitive in our new league is probably 10 times that. So that's some of the reasons for the changes. We understand that it may take a while. One thing that I love to offer to people, I think the experience is going to be different. We're doing fireworks every Friday night this year. We're doing 5 to 6 giveaways, 34 promotional nights. Every single home game is going to have a different promotion. So that's where some of the ticket pricing increases are coming from, because you're just going to get a better experience. And I encourage anyone that would like to come out, send me an email, give me a call. I'd love to give you a free ticket to one game and let you come experience it.
What's that email? Hold on.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that,
Yeah.
because I think that really explains a lot to people, as opposed to maybe they were just thinking they're going into it with no changes.
Yeah.
And it's just going to kind of be the same.
Yeah, it's
So
not the same experience.
I think, your that really helps out a lot, I think. And I think people can accept that. And I hope they do and still come out and show up.
And
show
like
the
Tupac
support.
said, change is good for everybody.
That's right. He couldn't be wrong.
West Said.
We do like the fact that you're changing it to more of a it's going to be a different atmosphere out there this year, but we like that.
Yeah.
We had lots of people. That's one thing that we've had lots of questions about, and I'm glad you made that talked about fixing those suites up, because we've had people ask us about the suites, and they're like, well, you didn't really get food or any of that. Now you will.
Yeah.
So if you get one of those bad boys, Michael.
So the sweets are off the hook this time, right?
They're off the hook.
I think the thing would be to say is just come out and try it.
Yeah.
Right.
Come out and see it one time, and then base your opinion on that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have we're gonna be out there. Tell us the first day.
Opening day is May 30th.
May 30th, man, and we're excited about that.
Charles Anthony wanted to know when you will be naming the coaching staff.
Coach has been named. So when we took over the team back in February, we had a coach signed to coach in the Mink League. He resigned and decided to stay up in Iowa. So one of my first jobs, I guess, as a GM was to find a new coach, and we had some really great interest. I mean, we had a couple former Major League managers and coaches reach out to us, players. Just couldn't work it out with their schedule, but we have named a coach. His name is Brian Daly. He's coaching at a JUCO in Arkansas and coached up in Wisconsin for the Wisconsin Cheese Kings last year. He will be our coach this year and is finalizing the coaching staff.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. So, guys, one thing we want to say: get out to the stadium. We're going to be excited, man. I am. I'm ready to go.
Give it a shot.
Get the pickup fired up. We're going to the stadium right now.
Just go hang out.
Yeah. So, guys, it'll be the same with us, though. We're going to be interviewing players and coaches each week. And we're going to be trying to get you guys to get out to the ballpark each week.
Yeah.
He told us that we were getting our own suite, right? It's outside by the porta potties, but it's our own suite.
Hey, we're still going to be on the third base line.
It's the one out in the parking lot.
Right. No, we'll start our show at 6 o'clock
Yep.
and be out there, and we'll be on the third baseline again. And we like it when the kids come down and visit with us and stuff.
Yeah.
So come on down
Get a
there.
crowd out there. You know what? I'll bring out the DJ system, right? We'll just broadcast it live so everybody can hear it.
Are we going to have the right, Mark? We're going to have the questions for the players.
Have questions.
Triple
we're gonna
play.
We're gonna have stuff to give away for the kiddos. Gift certificates to the toy store, donuts, all kinds of stuff. So.
Right.
Donuts. Man, I'm ready right now.
I shouldn't have said
No,
donut.
but man, really, it's going to be a great season. Nick, we appreciate your time coming and asking answering some questions tonight. And I know that we got more questions, right?
Gina Nunn Wisenborn, you know her?
Yeah, that's my mom. Yeah.
She said you're looking good, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Looking good. Love mom.
Yeah,
Right?
nice.
That was probably a dead giveaway of who that was.
Brent Horton said hello from Piney Woods Timber Hogs country.
Okay, yeah, we're
right.
enjoyed to go down and play them. I love their logo, so it's gonna be fun. All the teams in our league are unique and have fun logos, and I think just a breath of fresh air with them coming in and seeing some of these new players is just gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
They might be cool, but no one's cooler than the Joplin Outlaws. And why? Because no one else has their own sports talk show.
Nope.
None of these other
That's
leagues.
true. No one does.
No one has one of these, so we're excited about that, man, and that's what we want to make it different out there, but we want to make it family friendly out there. Nick, we appreciate your time. We're gonna go ahead.
May 30th, first game.
May 30th.
May 30th,
guys,
Bethany.
and tell us how we can get tickets, because I was confused about the ticket thing. So there's no longer actual tickets, right? It'll all be online.
So yeah, season tickets just went on sale today. Actually, I just got them up online before we started the show. So season tickets and mini plans are out there. Single game tickets go on sale May 1st. So we'll be posting more information about our promo schedule. We're looking to do some fun stuff on Sundays. But yeah, so tickets are digital. Now the only paper tickets you can get will be coming to the box office the day of the game, or we'll print them off for you. So everything is digital. That's kind of the way the sports industry is going now to save money, and it's a lot easier on front offices to make those changes. So that's kind of the reasons for that.
That's cool, though, man. I like it.
Lauren said your daughter's waving at you.
Okay.
Wave at your daughter, bro.
I have a 16-month-old daughter.
Oh, congratulations!
You'll see
man.
out at the ballpark. She loves.
We've
to
seen her
be
on the
around.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Beautiful,
Nice.
beautiful,
Yeah.
man. So yeah, man, we're excited about the season. We're gonna sign off, but I'm gonna tell you
Hold
one
on,
thing.
before we go. If you're watching, the first person that says you want it, I got your first ticket for the first game, May 30th, right?
Right.
May
I'll
30th.
buy your first ticket to the First person that says they want it. That's all you got to do. They want it.
Oh man!
Say
And
I
I
want
would
it.
like to thank Cruisin' Maine. It is a local thing that we got going on with Michael. He runs Cruisin' Maine, and they do a big thing over at Web City
Yep.
once a month.
Well,
where they
every
have a bunch
second
of cars.
Saturday we do.
It's a very friendly deal. So, and you give away a lot of stuff.
I do.
So we appreciate you getting involved with us in that. So guys, listen, man, we're gonna sign off. Michael, you gonna sign us off tonight?
Oh, here we go again. I prepared, but I forgot it because I'm very forgetful.
No.
Okay.
But Nick, thank you so much for coming
thanks for
on.
having
And
me.
we're
Really
excited,
appreciate
and we appreciate the Joplin Outlaws letting us do our show each and every game. We absolutely love it. And I say we're the number 1 fans. That'll get everyone worked
That's
up
right.
on Facebook, but we are. And we love it. And we appreciate you guys trusting us to do the show each and every game.
Looks like Guy Arner's your winner.
Guy Arner, you
You owe him a game.
I'll find you somehow, some way, and I owe you a ticket to the
All
game.
right. So we're going to sign out tonight, guys. Nick, we appreciate you coming on tonight, explaining stuff. And I'm sure that, as this goes on the Facebook page, everyone's going to be reading it. So you may have more questions coming later. But we appreciate it. Michael, you want to sign us out tonight?
Thank y'all for tuning in and watching with us. We'll be back again. I don't know when. Stay tuned. We'll let you know. Outlaw Sports Talk. Thank y'all. Nick, it's been a blast.
Thank you.
And we're done.
All right.
Thank you,
That was
man,
good,
so
yeah.
much.
Thanks,
I hope
Nick.
we
Good.
do you justice
Appreciate
on
that.
our
Yeah.
stuff, man. If there's anything you want us to promote, like
for sure.
stuff before each, that's something else we
And I really would be honored to announce a game or so. If you need us.
For sure. Yeah. We can look at doing that.
I can do audio. I can do all the audio stuff.
Michael's smart at that. I'm not. Something I wanted to ask you. If we send some stuff back with the players, can we get it signed? I mean, get us some stuff signed to give to some of our vendors that may not. That may not want to come to the game.
Yeah.
Some of these people just sponsor us just to sponsor it. They're never going to come to the game.
Like a
But
lot of my sponsors
like
are that
some
way.
of these jerseys, a couple of these definitely want to get signed if we could to
Where
give.
are all the? You're handing out all the